Hey, my name is Henry Katongole. I have a channel that I entitled The King's Children. The last couple of weeks we've been looking at the book of Romans, and I have a few videos that I would like you to check out. We've covered all kinds of things that Paul spoke about in the book of Romans, things from sin, from salvation, from sanctification, justification. How does the church work today? How does it operate? How do we deal with everybody within the church? Because you see, the problem has always been that the church has been segregational in nature. Most people ask these questions from different religions that are not Christian. They ask, why is it that in the church there's many churches in the same locality, in the same town, in the same city? And some religions seem to be able to find the cohesiveness of being together. And I think one of the reasons is the book of Romans has not been taken seriously, and people have not considered what Paul has been talking about. Now, in these videos, about 11 or 13 videos, I have covered all kinds of information that I think is very important for our day-to-day life, for Christian life, and for just growing as a Christian. So I would like you to check it out and see what it says. Maybe the Lord will speak to you. Maybe this will be important. Maybe this will be helpful for your growth. Because if you have not challenged yourself, or if you have not checked out some of the things that writers have written, it's very probable that you have lived in a bubble. Maybe you are a person who discriminates others based on race or gender or sex or wherever they come from, and this Bible has something for you. Maybe you are a person who is uncomfortable with what people eat and why they eat that. This book of Romans has something for you. Maybe you have issues that you need to understand how sin works, and how grace works, and how sanctification works, and how the peace of God works, and how can we calculate righteousness for everybody, and how is it possible that Jesus, a Jew who died more than 2,000 years ago, died for me or for you? And how is it possible that you, in your locality, wherever you are, this salvation message can be useful and worth your sins? So I just want to ask you to check it out. The whole sermon is it's not a sermon, it's a sermon series. It's entitled The Romans Road to Salvation. And I personally love chapter 16 so much, because Paul greeted more than 30 people by name, and talking about where they come from and what they've done for him. So I was really grateful for the book of Romans. I want to ask you to please check it out and see what God says to you. Thank you so much once again. The Romans Road to Salvation, a Romans series in the book of Romans in 2025. Worth a check out. Cheers.